Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to get right down to why we are failing, and then I'm going to explain what you can do to rise above your failure and to achieve the success you desire wherever you desire it. So I'm saving that part for the end, so make sure to stay tuned in for that. And also, my success, what I deem as success, is helping people. That's my passion, is to help others find the peace and the purpose and the self-love and the joy in their own lives, and to create that through mindfulness, law of attraction, other spiritual principles. So that's my mission. And it really helps if you subscribe to my channel so that I can achieve that success, and I am making leaps and bounds towards that. But I appreciate you joining me along my journey to help you and other people who may need it. So please be sure to subscribe. Hit the notifications button so you're on up and up when I release new content, which is about once per week. And I'm releasing little shorts here and there too throughout the week to help you. Give this video that thumbs up if you think I've deserved it. And be sure to comment, ask some questions. Review my channel. If you don't see something that I speak about, let me know and I'll make a video for you and your concern. So thank you guys. And now let us get started on why we are not achieving success. So why do we not achieve success? Well, because we are limiting ourselves. We have limitations that we place upon ourselves in 3 categories, which I'm going to break down for you in this video: physical, mental, and emotional. Physical well-being, the first pillar. It's really hard to stay motivated and inspired to pursue our goals if we feel like shit. So we have to invest in our well-being. It's a few things. It's pretty easy. You've probably heard it 100 times. But what kind of diet do you have? Is it adhere to your values and your body type? Are you sticking to it? And is it giving you the energy and the sustenance you need to keep busy and active and inspired and motivated? How much rest are you getting every day? Are you staying hydrated? And are you allowing yourself to do some kind of physical activity once a day or 4 or 5 times a week? Because all that stuff adds up, and it's a direct decision we can make, a choice we can make to feel good immediately. And that is a momentum that we're adding into our life to kind of catapult us, to launch us towards our dreams of success and desire. But your physical well-being is the first thing you can invest in to feel amazing and to achieve that success. Don't limit yourself by eating junk food, by not resting enough, by not staying hydrated, and by not doing any physical activity. You're limiting your potential to feel amazing and therefore pursue your dreams, goals, and desires. The next category here is mental. I could probably speak about this, and I have, over dozens and dozens of videos. It's my main concentration and focus: mental and emotional, law of attraction, mindfulness, and meditation, all that stuff coupled together. But with the mental, I'm concentrating a lot on mindfulness and meditation. Basically, we have thoughts and feelings that are abounding, that are just all wrapped up in fear. Fear is the top, it's the umbrella there, right? And all trickling down underneath it is anxiety and stress and depression and thoughts of delusion of failure in the future, and resentment and guilt and all these negative toxic feelings and thoughts that limit our potential and therefore limit our ability to pursue success, let alone achieve it. So through mindfulness, which is training our mind to take in the present moment, to kind of take an inventory of what our life is, and to exist and realize all the abundance, all the blessings we have, and to be grateful for that, and not to see our life as what it is missing, as judging and feeling less than, and having resentment and being guilty, and having all this negative toxic emotions tied to the past, or stresses and anxieties and worries tied to the future, or anger and frustration and impatience and annoyance tied to the now. So mindfulness keeps us present, and in the present we're going to see that we have abundance, which makes us feel good, and we're grateful for that, and it's peaceful. We're coming to a line of equanimity, I call it, the line of peace, and from there we can build. But if we're not at that line and we're having all these stresses and anxieties and worries and depression and resentment and guilt and yada, 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 how can we get above that? We've got to crawl over this massive pile of toxicity that is preventing us. It's a mountain preventing us with our success on the other side. We can crumble that down. We don't even need to climb over it. We can just delete it. We can get rid of that through mindfulness and meditation, which is a practice in mindfulness by getting rid of distraction. You're in a circumstance, you're in a situation where you can take your blessings, your circumstance, your abundance, and launch yourself towards a future version of yourself that is absolutely successful and beyond where you are right now. But our mind wants to concentrate on all the reasons we can't do something, limitations. We are limiting ourselves mentally and emotionally and physically. So through mindfulness, we're training our minds. An old dog can learn new tricks, and you are retraining your mind to consider possibility, to not limit yourself, but to be limitless. So meditation is a practice in mindfulness. You're sitting there and you're getting rid of distractions. I can be mindful when I'm washing the dishes and I'm gonna be considering, oh, I gotta go pay this bill, I gotta go run the grocery store, I gotta make that chat, have that conversation, have that meeting. But I can be really present while I'm doing the dishes. But while I'm going about my day, I'm using my mind as a tool. Meditation, I wanna turn everything off. I want to be thoughtless. I want to reside in breath, my sensory awareness, and train my mind to be free of thought so that I can turn it on like a laser and focus in on my objectives, on pursuing my success. So consider your day. Look at your habits, your mental habits throughout every day. How many fear-based thoughts do you have? How many anxieties and stresses come up? And whether you choose to have them or not, it doesn't matter. How many are coming into your mind where you are super anxious, you are super stressed, you're super depressed, you get really angry very quickly. You are unhappy with so many different events that happen in your life, wishing them to be other than what they are. You want your reality to change and you're fighting the current of your life. You're finding yourself feeling less than throughout the day, 100 times a week, and then how many negative toxic thoughts make you feel less than? Ask yourself that. I want to know, quantify that, and tell me what that looks like, because I was the exact same way. And I retrained myself to have a mind of abundance, of peace and joy, to illuminate and highlight everything that was in my life and that could be rather than what wasn't and that used to be. So mindfulness and meditation can get you there. We're gonna alleviate thoughts of stresses and anxieties and depression and panic and worry and even delusions of why, 100 reasons of why you may fail at your success. We're gonna get rid of all that through the training here, and I can help you get there. I did it to myself, and I train hundreds of people at this point do the same thing, and they see their success wherever they want to apply it. It doesn't matter. So meditation and mindfulness, check out my channel, and I'm going to, again, at the end of this video, give you exact tips of what to do each and every day. On to emotions. How many emotions do you have every single day? If you have those negative toxic thoughts, usually a byproduct of that is a negative toxic emotion, or vice versa. How many negative emotions do you have? How many times do you throughout the day feel less than, or worried or anxious, and all that stuff that's just simmering inside of you and stewing, and you're getting so angry and you're fearful of this, that, and the other? All that stuff is just adding bricks between you and your success. You're limiting your ability to get there because of that toxic negative wall that you are basically entombing yourself within. We can get rid of all that. We're going to retrain our minds and our hearts, our being, to think positive thoughts, to say positive things, to work towards a positive daily routine and have and incorporate positive habits. It takes dedication and determination, but success is not a coincidence. All the successful people don't just be like, yeah, I just walked out of my door one day and success just fell in my lap. They worked hard for it. Working hard for it means it's a habit. Success is not a coincidence, it is a habit. So if you've answered yes to a lot of these things, what I'm asking you to look at your day, analyze your day. I can't tell you if you're feeling less than or if you're having toxic and negative thoughts. You're the only one that determines that. But you have to look at your day every single day and watch it and be like, how many times do I feel like crap? How many times am I scared? How many times am I just feeling that fear, the stresses and anxieties and all that stuff steal my life away? Well, let's retrain it. So now these are the steps you've been waiting for. I'm gonna break it down, what you're gonna do every single day to start working towards tearing all of that negativity down, getting rid of the trauma from your past, and training your mind to perceive the now and to see yourself in the future 6 months from now from being a completely different person, a person who has achieved the success that you dream of achieving and seeing yourself there. So let's break it down. Step 1 is that physical. We want to establish ourselves to be very physically capable. So you're going to drink 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. First thing I do in the morning is drink a glass of water. I do a yoga stretch then, and then I do my meditation. Start meditating once a day, 20 minutes. None of this 5-minute or 7-minute stuff. If you want to learn anything like yoga or Pilates, you're gonna be like, I did my 3-minute yoga class today. You're never gonna learn anything. You're never gonna make progress. 20 minutes. I do 30 to an hour twice a day, morning and night. A lot of people do even more than that. So incorporate meditation in that physical well-being. Stretch, stay active, 30 minutes a day if you can, or 5 times a week, whatever you want. But stay active and get rest. Your body needs the rest, your mind needs the rest, you need to check out, and you also go somewhere to spiritually recharge yourself, the dreamland, the astral realm, while you're resting. So get that good rest, and you can Google and research a lot of different ways to help achieve success in all those realms. But first things first, invest in yourself physically and get yourself to feel great and energized, and then you have the energy to work towards your success. Next step, the mental. So mindfulness, what does that look like? Basically, we have to get acquainted with our mind and how it functions, understand that like a science project. So we're gonna observe that and quantify what kind of thoughts we're having and qualify those thoughts. Are they healthy and beneficial and positive, or are they unbeneficial and unhealthy and toxic? So through mindfulness, we're getting acquainted with our mind and how it works. Then once we have that situated, we're gonna start implementing healthy, positive techniques and thoughts to get rid of the toxic ones. So if I want to completely change my diet, I'm going to go to my pantry and look and sort through everything in my pantry and fridge. That's junk food, that doesn't help, that's not going to help me. I need a lifestyle change, and all this stuff is stealing that away. It's not going to help me. So what do? You get rid of it, throw it all out. But now you got this kind of barren pantry and an empty fridge. What do? You have to go get healthy food and put it in. Our minds need to eat. They need to gnaw on stuff. So we're gonna give them healthy thoughts and positive techniques to gnaw on, which help us achieve and manifest our success. So your tip for mindfulness is while you're eating, or showering, or doing the dishes every single day, I want you just to concentrate on the flow of your breath going in and out of your body. Through your nostrils, down, let your diaphragm ebb, back up and back out the nostrils. Keep your mouth closed and count. Every time you have a breath, 1, and you're going to count up to 10 and start over. You're going to be very mindful of what you're doing, the activity, showering, how it feels, the sensations, the smell of the soap, the feeling of the hot water or cold water. While you're doing dishes, how does that soap feel? What's going on? Am I hearing the birds, murmur of people walking by, the traffic? Taking myself into awareness, into presence, and little by little what you're doing is you're retraining your mind. When you're eating something, how many times am I chewing? How does it taste? How are my teeth functioning, my tongue? What's going on with the process of swallowing? You're gonna take yourself into the moment. This is really, really vital for retraining your mind to stay present and out of that toxic thought realm. But now we're gonna start implementing healthy thoughts. So you've gotta learn a little bit about that. I've read hundreds of spiritual books, maybe not hundreds, maybe 800, I don't know. I've read a lot and I've meditated a lot, but I had to learn. I didn't wanna create start from ground zero and just go from there. There's a lot of people that I can pull information from and learn from. So read one of these 3 books. The Power of Now, The Untethered Soul, or Mindfulness in Plain English. These are great beginner books and they're great for different reasons, but they're gonna help you understand how your mind functions and then how to retrain it to have peace and joy and realize your success. Okay, now for some fun stuff. So now we've got the physical well-being, we've got the steps, you got the mental, you got the mindfulness and the meditation. You're practicing, you're checking out mindfulness, you're learning about it, you're staying healthy and clean and feeling great. Now our emotions, we gotta start feeling good. We gotta start feeling worthy. So remember those healthy, positive thoughts I was gonna tell you about implementing? We're gonna start doing that on a daily basis. But first things first, we gotta establish what those are. So we want to achieve success. Have you asked yourself, well, what does success look like for me? Like, where do I want to see myself in 6 months? So you're going to write down every single week what success looks like for you in 6 months. Write it down. I have the big, awesome, amazing house with the white picket fence and the dog and that beautiful relationship. I have that dream job. And you're going to write, I have and I am. Present tense. Not one day, hopefully, possibly, this and that will come about. No, I have it. It's done. I'm declaring to the world, law of attraction, what I am putting out The energy and the wavelength that I am broadcasting is what I receive. I have, I am. So write out your goals, dreams, and desires every single week on a piece of paper. You're putting your flag into that mound, into that mountain, and declaring those affirmations, those dreams, desires of success to be true. Every single week on Sunday or Monday, write that out. First step. Next step, I want you to look at your day and analyze your influences. Media, social media, Instagram, YouTube even, Facebook, and all the different social media stuff, and then your relationships and your friends and the TV shows that you're watching and the books that you're reading and the neighbors that you're talking to. Everything that is making an influence on you adds up. So if we're surrounding ourselves with positive influences, we're gonna feel good. But if we're surrounding ourselves with negative influences, it's like trying to swim upstream. We're working against a very toxic current. So you need to look at your day and say, what is making me feel good and what is making me feel bad? You are the only one who is going to determine that. Nobody else. So who gives a crap about other people judging you? And if they think that watching a certain show or reading a certain book is toxic and garbage, but you feel good, you feel uplifted and inspired and warm and inspired to like be more and love more and be compassionate, then go with that. So your emotional feeling qualifies the influence. If you feel good, get more of it into your life. Step 3 here is to research what it takes to be successful. There's a lot of people who have achieved a similar success to what you are pursuing, and you don't need to recreate the wheel here. You're gonna take little bits and pieces from other people who have achieved success, but you need to research. We gotta find out what tools and techniques are out there, and then you're gonna start implementing these into your life. So research what that looks like. So you've established your goals, you wrote them down, then you're looking at what influences in your life and you're trying to make sure that it's all positive to help you feel uplifted. Now you're researching what it takes to be successful. Now we need to implement those things. Again, success is a habit, it's not a coincidence. So what are we doing? We're making our habit of success every single day. We're implementing all these little things that we need to do. This is the work aspect of the law of attraction. One of the techniques is we're putting the hours in. While we're doing that, we're gonna feel good, but we're still retraining our minds. So step 5 here is thinking and speaking affirmations of success. But we have to feel like we're worthy of that success. So you're gonna have a lot of insecurity. You're gonna have thoughts that come up and be like, no, you could never do that. You never got the education. You don't have the money. You don't have the drive. You got all these other things to juggle. You got this, you got that. You're gonna start situating anchors that are keeping you in place and preventing you from achieving your success. All that stuff needs to be obliterated. It is garbage. It's BS. So we're gonna have thoughts of, I am successful. I have the dream house. I am living with that amazing partner who lifts me up and supports me and inspires me. We have our healthy family. That dream job is awesome and it gives me goals and it gives me challenges and purpose and I feel so alive. I am and I have. You're gonna say this after your meditations in the morning and in the evening. Okay, you're to speak this in your mind and visualize, this is the other step, visualize yourself having already achieved that success. See yourself in 6 months or a year or 3 months and see yourself having realized, having gotten to that platform of success. And what are you gonna feel? You're gonna feel grateful for doing it because all your hard work and all these positive thoughts and all these other things have led you to that platform, that trophy, that, hey, I'm holding the freaking trophy above my head, I'm getting the ribbon, the medal around my neck. You're there, see yourself there and feel and embody the authentic emotion of gratitude as if you have already achieved that success. Let it just fulfill you, just let it marinate, stew in that amazing feeling of emotional gratitude, and then state those affirmations in your mind, and then state them, I know it's weird, out loud, in the comfort of your own home, somewhere where you're not in public on a bus or on an escalator. You're going to state this stuff and believe in yourself, saying I am and I have. So you're thinking it and you're speaking it out loud and you're feeling it. I am worthy of it. I am stating my affirmations. I see myself as being successful, and that emotion of gratitude is driving these affirmations. It is projecting them into the universe like a megaphone, and the universe, God, the powers that be hear that message loud and clear, and a wave of manifestation crashes down on you in a beautiful way, and it changes your life forever. So this is what I do. I teach people how to achieve their success, how to evolve mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It's all one and the same. It's that spiritual umbrella. So check out my videos. I have a whole series on this channel regarding to mindfulness and how to start if you're a beginner, how to go about your day, your daily tasks and habits while remaining mindful. It's an enormous practice that's going to see results really, really quick, and you're just going to feel so much better. You're going to feel like inspired and joyous and happy and peaceful, and you're also going to be like, you know what? I can achieve my goals. I deserve my goals. I'm worthy of them. We don't know when our last breath is. We don't know if we're gonna be alive tomorrow, what's gonna happen today. So today could be the very best day of your life, but you don't wanna regret today. You don't wanna look back upon it and be like, that was my last day. That was my last day on earth. Man, if only I knew that, I would have done so much stuff different. Stay humbled, my friends. My wife passed at 33 years old with cancer. She was lean and beautiful and the healthiest person in Chicago. One day she was living and breathing, the next she passed away. We don't know what life is gonna bring us, so don't take it for granted and use this day. Just fulfill it and reward yourself with being kind to yourself, to others, to having good, positive emotions and thoughts, and you're gonna feel like you're really living, okay? And so with being kind to yourself, I always ask this of everybody, be kind to somebody else too. It's a huge wave that you're rippling out into the world, being kind to other people for no reason whatsoever. Buy them a cup of coffee, give them a hug, pay them a compliment. Whatever it is, it's sure to make their day, and it's sure to make your day as well. Thank you guys. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever, and I appreciate you subscribing. Please let me know what I can do to help you along your journey, and have a blessed and beautiful day ahead. Thank you guys. All right, bye-bye.